pull up the letter. The letter reads something normal, just saying like, Finn, thank you for letting us know, or Finn, thank you for letting us know what has happened. Please wait for further information. I hope you're doing well. Signed, the Seer. Okay, and you look at it, it goes like, and new information appears, and it says, Finn, it's the same voice. We have learned that the crystal has been stolen. Retrieve it at all costs and bring it here. We have reports that the Sunken City has been captured by the Rook. My friend, you were born for this moment. You are where you're supposed to be. Use your instincts. Find allies if you can. Find allies that you can trust also. And get out of the city with the rod. The Red Knight's wizard Onyx has a shadow already there looking for it. A shadow in this game is a assassin, a spy. They call them shadows. Okay? Vin's laughing because Vin knows from the pregame and he knows the shadow in a different character and different thing. The Red Knight's, so I'll take it back a second. The Red Knight's wizard Onyx has a shadow already there looking for the device. He is highly skilled and has infiltrated the Thieves Guild already. Onyx has sent a message to him about you. He will find you and help you if possible. Be careful. And he goes. It appears back to be the other end. Take 25 experience points.
That is so cool.
Question. What is Rook? What race? Is he human? Is he huge? Is he...
You know, he is kind of big for a human. You have a feeling that he's actually either human and just large or half orc.
How tall?
He's probably about 6'3", 6'4". He just has. You feel like he has that blood in him. He might be like half orc. Now, at about 2 weeks in, you notice that they relaxed restrictions, and for the first time ever, everyone is allowed to leave their shift at the end of their 8 or 10-hour shift and walk around the town, the city, wherever they like to go. Certain things are off limits, of course. You cannot leave the city. And you see at all times, they put a lot of the guards on top of the buildings with bows and arrows, and there are all still a lot of guards on the bottom. But they've eased back, and you see they pull back everything. They kind of like they've waited till everyone was in line and doing their thing and used to it, and then they start lessening a little bit. So now the curfew is you must be in at night. Can't leave the city, obviously. You can't step a foot on the docks. You can't be near the walls. You do your job. You can do whatever, and things like that. There's no money exchange. You're not dealing with money. And basically, you just go somewhere from one of the taverns, and you collect. You get your a voucher, like you give something to them. Yeah.
Do I have my old apartment or no?
You don't. Someone else is living in it.
How many extra weapons that I had previously built are in the workshop?
Anything that is a weapon has been taken out. You're not in there like the Punisher.
It's the button on the wall. It's just like,
yes.
Do I ever?
That would have been
brilliant. Are you going to ask me? I'm just taking a guess what you asked me. I could be wrong. But are you going to ask me if you ever hid any weapons anywhere and can be revealed now?
No.
Not necessarily.
But now that you say it.
I think. Can I guess? Can I Iron Man up? Like, as I'm building their devices, can I secretly also be building a weapon for me? That was my guess.
Yes, that's
our experience points. Tom is just raking experience.
Can I Iron Man up?
I will.
I'm thinking it.
I will tell you simply this:
the terminology is fantastic.
You can think of a way to Iron Man yourself, where you're starting to build some kind of suit and pretend that you're building the Gnomish tank. It's possible. You're building a large contraption. It's up to you to tell me how you're going to do.
For sure to have shrapnel around your heart.
I know exactly what I would do in this situation.
Tell me what you do. Are you literally building? You don't have. You have the ability to build a suit.
No. When I say Iron Man up, I just mean building something beneficial to myself while also working.
Do you want to build another ouch pack?
Yeah, ouch pack and guns was what I was thinking of. So secretly building just like one part of that as I'm just doing stuff. Okay, here's a part for this, and then I hide it somewhere.
So I'll say this. What you're going to do is every time that we come down to it, you're going to make a charisma roll, but it's going to be very low, very easy to make, because you're building things that could go on the Gnomish tank.
Although I do have also the ability to build an iron suit.
You do.
I have.
By the way,
I could if I wanted.
Now that I look at it.
I've been known to tinker.
I am Iron
am
Gnome.
Iron
Oh yeah. By the way,
I mean, there's a lot of stuff I can build. I have schematics, so that lets me build.
Schematic.
I know how to read a schematic.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Tell me what your goal is. What are you trying to build? What's your first thing you're trying to build?
Holy heck.
First thing I'm going to try and build is an ouch pack.
Go big or go home, Rob.
And
good for
Time
you.
machine.
how soon did you
Build a
try to
time
start building it?
I would say after I get a couple of the gnomish tanks built, and I feel like they look at me as a good worker and starting to trust me a little.
Okay, so roll 1d4. That's how many days you've been working on it, in pieces, of course. 1d4 would be the only die that you don't have.
Go. 2.
2. Okay. And so that's 2 days you've been working on it, and you're starting to build it, put it together, and it looks like it. Make one 1d20 roll. And add your charisma.
3.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. So you come in, and the guy's like, how's it going? And you're like, it's totally fine. I'm building it exactly what you said and not anything else. You say something stupid like that to him. So I'll let you can role play that, and then you can go from there. Okay, so what's going on here? How's it going?
Wonderful.
Are you building everything according to specs?
Yes, the third tank is nearly complete.
He doesn't get it. Good. And are you building? You're building everything that we said?
Yes, I'm building everything that you said. Everything you said is built and nothing else.
Make believe you shot me again. That's how convincing
He
you
starts
are.
looking around it, and we'll see how he notices. You see him go over it, and he sees a bit of the ouch pack. And what is this?
Oh, yes, I see you. Notice the modification I'm working on. To make
What does it do?
it adds another weapon to the tank.
What weapon?
Flamethrower.
A flamethrower. That could be very helpful to the Queen's Empire. Carry on. Okay. Good dog.
Dog survived.
Okay, so that's what's happening over there. Okay, so basically you guys reach 16 days. The 16th day, you guys are able to start getting out of your element a little bit more. The freedom card starts relaxing, and then they're totally on like, okay, you're free. Make sure you're not out at nightfall. That you know that if they do catch you at nightfall, they're going to lock you up. Okay? You guys all go out, and everybody close your eyes. I want you to put up the following numbers on your fingers if you're going to certain places, okay? 1, if you're going to go to Smithy's Tavern. 2, if you're going to go to the mines. This is obviously after your shift. 3, if you're going to go to the warehouses. 4, if you're investigating the walls. 5, if you're going to the vault. 6, if you're going to the Gnomish workshop. Put up your fingers now. We'll wait for everybody to finish. I have 2 players who have not decided, just waiting.
There's someplace else I would like to
And
go
one
to.
person who needs to decide. Okay, everyone, leave your fingers up. Open your eyes. And where you going? So 1, 2, 3,
Wow.
4. You go to the tavern. You chose the Gnomish workshop.
Let's go to the walls.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You go into the tavern. You guys walk in. You're sitting down. You just finished working, and someone else takes over for the night, like it's like a normal tavern. Is it like that? There are leaves everywhere. They're still there. And you can roleplay the 4 of you.
God, how are you guys?
All right.
It's good to see you.
It is so good to see you. Can I get you something to eat?
Yes.
Please.
Coming right up. Okay.
Are you guys doing well?
Can't complain too much. I mean, we are still prisoners here, basically, but
I'm back in the workshop. So, other than being prisoner, pretty much the same.
I'm back doing my old job.
Hugo, where are you?
In the forest.
You're in the forest. Okay. I've been thinking about a plan for a while now, and if I ever met up with you, this is what I wanted to ask you. You're a ranger, and you're able to find, about plants and such that can heal or hurt? Okay. I mean, I make the food for everyone here. I would love it if you could forage some possible poisonous things that I can put into the higher-ups' food.
Yes.
And so if we can make plans to meet here again, this could be something that we could do so we can get the magical crystal somehow, or make them sleep something and get the hell out of the city. What do you think?
Yes. Okay.
Possible.
Very energetic.
Okay.
I'd like to get my gear back too.
Well,
Yes.
but I'm chained to everyone else when I'm in the forest.
They haven't loosened up on you yet?
Not that much.
Okay.
I can look, but not as far as I'd like to go.
So just take notice now, and we can wait it out. We'll meet here as often as we can together. And
It's getting busy.
yeah,
So people walk in, that's the
Good
shit.
idea. Don't tell anyone.
I will not.
I've also secretly started building some weapons in my workshop.
That's good.
That sounds great.
If there's a time,
Well
a distraction or something.
What else did I have you doing?
Actually, having built some sort of tanks.
Tanks.
Yes, little armored vehicles that they plan to evidently use the gnomes to fight for them.
So while you guys are in the tavern, we're going to go over to Vinny. Vinny, what do you want to do on basically your first night out in the Sunken City?
I'm going to go explore the town to see if I can connect with any of my guild members. Or what guild members that I might know.
So you go over to that area looking for anybody that you remember. You don't see anybody. But what you do see, which is interesting, is that the guards have something going on there. And they're actually in a large circle, and they're making bets, and they're watching two guys fight. They're doing something like a little
Fight club.
like a little fight club. Ooh. And they're fighting in there, and they're throwing down money. And you even see that there's some slaves of the city. But you check out through the entire city, looking around. But when you check that area, that's what you see. Everywhere else, you're not running into anybody that is.
Yeah, I'll check down by like the docks too and see if anything, as close as I can get.
Okay, you can roll for the docks. You go check there.
No, that's a 6.
Okay, so you check in by the docks. You even check where you used to live and things like that, and you're just not finding anybody that you remember from the good old days. Tom, you are heading over to Archie Finn's workshop.
Yeah.
You get there, you arrive, you find that he's not there, but you do find his assistant. You walk inside.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I was looking for Archie Fint. Is he still here?
Oh, he's at the tavern down the block, Smithy's Tavern. That's usually where he goes. At least he did before the occupation, and now he still goes there.
All right. Well, I guess that's good. That's the only tavern I know in town, so I could find it. How are you doing? Everything okay here?
Yeah, they have us doing all these weird contraptions and stuff, but actually we're just getting ready to just start relaxing myself.
What kind of contraptions? I'm sorry. I'm very curious.
So he looks around outside the window and such, and he goes, well, basically they have us building like these armored carts with like cannons installed in them, and they're calling them like cannon rollers or something, but the boss is calling them a gnomish tank, which I kind of like better.
Doesn't sound like I want to be on either side of that, inside or outside.
No, we've been wondering about that, how safe it actually is inside.
Yeah. Well, hopefully neither of us will have to get in there.
Yes.
Foreshadowing.
You'll never catch me in one of these things.
Me either. All right. Well, thanks. Please rest. I'm glad to see that you're okay. I think I remember you from when I came to the town a few weeks ago.
Oh, yes, you came in with that tall guy, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find him too, I guess. All right. Have a good night.
Good luck.
Thank you. And I head over to Smitty's Tavern.
Okay. You head over to Smithy's Tavern, and you walk inside, and to your delight, you find 4 of your friends. Okay, and you walk up and you see everyone's talking, and they immediately see you, and you guys reunite.
Hey, everyone. It's good to see you. It's surprisingly good to see you too, Ulgar. I'm glad everyone's seemingly okay. Is everyone okay? Is everyone being treated all right and everything?
Not bad.
Not too shabby.
How are they? They're treating you okay out in the? You're in the woods, right? You're doing like lumber stuff.
Yes, I'm in the forest, chopping down trees.
Oh, good. All right. Okay. I went by your place. It seems like you're doing some interesting stuff.
Yes, they apparently have us building these new type of weaponry.
Oh, I mean, I can't imagine being inside a giant armored shell and firing a cannon.
No,
The volume alone.
they're quite wonderful, really, I think. No, I would love to get the chance to be in one of them one day and actually use it.
How about you guys? What you're in the mines. You're
Working in the mines. Yep.
And I'm here cooking.
You're here.
I'm here,
At
which
least
is very nice.
you're they have you in the mines again.
Yes. Supervising though, at least.
I was gonna say, yeah. You don't look too coalish. I look around to see like if anyone's listening, or I see any guardsmen or things of that nature.
There are guards in the bar, in the tavern, but they're doing their own thing.
All right. Just bring it down a little bit. I am going to talk very softly. So, Hogar, I need you just to, like, nod or shake if I'm going to ask you yes or no's. You can't say anything because even your whisper is very loud, remember, right? Okay. All right.
Internal monologue.
So, when I first arrived in the town a few weeks ago, remember I came to get the device, the rod, and there was a problem. The crystal that powers the rod was missing. So I wrote a letter then to my elven tower, wizard's tower, to let them know that something was wrong and that I needed to wait further instructions. I received the letter back, and I was able to read that letter. It was enchanted and had a message on it stating, one, that we have to get the rod, and we have to get out of the town with the rod. Right? Two, that we have an ally in the town. The Red Knight has sent a shadow here to try and also recover the rod and bring it back to the Red Knight City. And that he's infiltrated the Thieves Guild, apparently. So I can't imagine it's the kid, but he's the only thief I know. Where is he, by the way? Is he all right? Has anyone seen him?
I saw him earlier, but I don't know where he is tonight. He's been working in the mines also. I've been trying to keep an eye on him.
Okay. All right. I've been able to. The rod is with the rook. He carries it with him everywhere, and he does not live or spend any of his nights here in the city. He's on one of those giant ships out in the harbor. He's like dreadnoughts or something like that. I don't know. So that's where he stays, and the rod stays with him. So I don't know how we're gonna get it out, but there's got to be something. Like I said, a ship that big has got to get supplies. It's got to have enough people that they need new food, things like that. There's got to be a way to get out there, and he does come into town. So I don't know, we have to figure out some way to get that out.
Do you know where they're keeping the weapons?
Our weapons? It looks like all of the stuff that they've captured, not just our stuff, but the guards, the people in town, any kind of weapons or armor and stuff, they're keeping on boats out in the harbor. And not close either. Far out with a lot of stuff in between. And others are those big ships. So they're really looking like it's almost like it's a way to even if we rose up, if the people of the town rose up against the oppressors, they wouldn't have anything to rise up with. All of their stuff is taken away from them. So it's a way to further break people's spirits almost, or really ensure the fact that these people are going to be protected.
So what Tom's saying is right. They're basically keeping all the weapons and armor and everything being created, supplies all out inside this massive fleet, which is probably about 77, 78 ships that survived the attack out of the 100 and something ships. And basically the whole fleet's out there. The middle is the Juggernaut, where you've deduced that the Rook has been staying with the rod at his side. And also in that inner circle of ships is ships that are just holding weapons and armors and food and extra things. And what you're surmising is that obviously if something comes, if they're attacked or something, the Queen's fleet is known for being the strongest. They know they're not going to be taken out in the water. They just sail everything away and they still win the war in a sense.
Right.
So that's what you've been seeing in your time there.
There you go. So that's what I've been seeing in my time here. I don't know.
Finn, have you heard any word of Alabaster?
You can roll for that.
Okay. 14.
14. Okay, you don't hear anything directly about Alabaster, but you do hear that there's some key personnel they pulled onto the Juggernaut for whatever reason. So you can assume.
Yeah, I would guess that he's actually on that Juggernaut too. With the work I've heard that they've found key important people, and that's where they're keeping them. I guess the Rook wants to kind of keep them close or maybe interrogate them or whatever the case may be. So I would guess that he's there. I don't know. What about you guys? Have you found anything of interesting or anything of note, or have you? What have you been doing?
Well,
Go ahead.
I was just thinking of a plan that if I can get close enough to the taverns that do bring the food out to the ships, where the Rook eats sometimes, if I can get to know the people that work there, see if we have any allies there, then maybe Hogar can go and forage out when he's working one day, see if he can get any kind of plants that can put them to sleep or poison possibly.
Something you can do?
Looks like a yes.
All right.
I've been since I've been working there, I got promoted.
Yeah, good for you.
Life's looking up, everybody.
You've been promoted. That's a great thing.
They've given me a little more leeway, and I've had access to more detailed maps of the mines and stuff. So
Really?
Yeah, we can roll for it to see what you find if you want.
okay,
So give me your roll.
sounds good.
Say do.
Yep. Natural 20.
Oh my God!
I thought that was going off the table.
Natural off the table.
Natural 20 on the edge. That literally makes like the 4th, 5th natural 20.
That is
That's my
ridiculous.
second one today.
That is your
That is crazy.
And both job related.
no combat.
You needed a little
Tell you,
more.
jobs of dragons.
We should-
Dungeons and jobs.
This is like
We should never get into combat
Right.
again. We should just only.
Just go to work.
Okay, so
I'm
Mundane
killing
job.
this job.
So I was going to give you an inkling about what was going to happen, but now I'm basically just going to tell you directly what it is. And so what you've noticed is before the occupation, you were supervising. Now you are being handed maps of the entire subsystem, all those mines, and you have a higher position, so you have the access. And what you've deduced from being a dwarf and your gut instincts and your having a good feel with depth and your experience of being in the mines, you see that there are spots on the map where the mines go out and they kind of end because they didn't explore them. You put 2 and 2 together, and usually you get 5, but this day you're getting 4, buddy. Okay? So you deduce that
Not smart.
these mines go out, and you're almost positive that besides that collector's dungeon, which is a thing that's down there, and maybe that leads somewhere else, you have no idea, there is another way out, and you're pretty sure that it must be one of these tributary cavern, spin-offs that they come off in the end, and you're pretty sure that one of them goes out, and you would deduce that they probably go right to the desert in the east.
Oh, wow.
This is your best guess, remember. If you don't know, it's your best guess.
Okay.
So we can just say
I would
say that.
Relay that.
You relay
to the
that,
party,
and you can continue the conversation.
That's
It's incredible.
That's great. I mean, okay. So we think that there's a possibility that if we can get what we want to get, and we can get to the mines, we can escape to the east.
Might be a good way out. I mean, it's it might be treacherous, but it looks like that's a way to go.
All right, well, I mean, that's okay. That's terrific. I mean,
Better than nothing.
It's better than being imprisoned. in the Sunken City.
You guys were talking for a while, and you realize it's getting close to dark.
All right.
Better get back before curfew.
Yeah. In the interim, we should all try and keep our eyes open, our ears open, for an opportunity to get to that ship, or if we can figure out who this guy is. Remember, like he's supposed to be like a master of disguise or something like that, so we may not know.
Okay, so you guys go. You agree to meet back in 2 days. Want a quick thing about what you're doing in those 2 days, what you're trying to accomplish? Go.
Okay, in addition to working on my other weapons, I want to see, could I build some small daggers or knives?
Oh, I don't really think you're like a weapons knives guy. You could roll for another guy that is on your team, one of like the master craftsman. He could be something like a metal worker that works with blades and such. You could roll for that.
All right.
It could be like a 14 or...
Natural 20.
Are you kidding me? He rolled, just so you know, he rolled a natural 20.
What? My God.
I should have did.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? So, okay, yes, you have a master craftsman that is with you that is a metal worker, and long story short, he says, yes, I can make you blades and swords, whatever you want to make. You can make, what, a few? 6? 3? What do you want?
6.
Oh, 6? 6 is a good
Small
number?
one.
6 is good? 6 is good size? 6 is good.
Right.
Six.
Keep them small so they can be easily concealed under a cloak.
Yes, okay, I can do that. Okay. What do you want to do? 10 seconds. 10?
I will forage for poison plants.
Okay.
And barring that doesn't work, I will speak with animals to see if they can help me. See if they can gather some small poisonous plants for me.
Interesting. Okay, roll 20-sided die, real fast.
What am I rolling for?
Speak animals. Actually, your whole entire thing. Everything.
That plan.
That plan.
12.
12. Okay, you talk to a couple of squirrels and a couple of raccoons.
You find out they're nuts.
What's up, squirrel? How's it going? How you mom feel, okay?
Nuts.
What's up, raccoon? What are you doing? Okay, see you later, man. You talk to the squirrels and you get the sense that... What did you want to know from the squirrels?
Well,
where the plants are?
Where the
first
nuts
of all,
are.
yeah, I wanted
Where the
to-
wild things
I
are?
wanted to forage myself. To see
Okay,
if I
and then
could
ask
find
them?
plants. And then if I was unsuccessful, I wanted to speak with animals to see if they could kind of
Okay, so
find some plants
I'm going to say
for me.
you find a couple of curative herbs throughout that you're able to slip into your pocket. You find a couple of poisonous things that is even a small quantity could do a good amount of stuff.
All right.
And you get a tip from a devious squirrel that
Really?
there's some crazy things on the other side of the forest that are more hallucinogenic.
Really?
Thank you.
You didn't hear from me.
What are you doing? 10 seconds or less.
I would like to explore the mines that are actually westward, heading towards the water. And
Westward?
I want to see it, like if any of the pathways that go towards like where the water is are open or blocked, or what's sort of the current situation. I like to, now, especially since I found a little bit out about what's going on in the east, I want to find out.
Okay, you don't have to roll for that because you have the access. You know that you can get to the north part of the map, and you can get to the northwest part and the southwest part of Sunken City with ease.
Okay.
No problems. And you kind of confirm that it hasn't been blocked. It's
Are
been
there
open.
are there like access points to get out?
It basically just comes out near the shore,
up
just
out.
naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There also is another way that you don't have direct access to now, but the dragon had a way to come out, which is large, but it takes you outside the city, and but you're not sure if that's open. You don't have direct access. You have to really go off the path to get to that.
Okay.
So I spend my time going down to the taverns around the docks and feeling out.
Oh, for the people who's feeding
yes,
what and everything
yes.
else? Okay, roll 20-sided die, information. You can add your intelligence check. Intelligence.
16.
You find out exactly, pretty easily, who's feeding what, because it's not really guarded information. You find out for something very interesting, though, that both taverns that are on the water are not only feeding the workers there, they are supplying food to the ships. Okay? Which is very good information.
There's actually two things I would like to do. The first day I would like to go visit Arky.
Okay, and then what's the second thing, real quick?
And then the second thing is I would like to continue searching for other people of the guild.
Okay, roll 20-sided die, you're searching.
A 19.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Man.
A 19. Okay,
What was
so let's do, I'll tell you what. we'll go back to that 1 second. You can talk to Arky first, and you see Arky, and then we'll do your other thing. Okay, you walk into the shop.
Thistle.
This is after the first day.
What brings you here?
Well, I was kind of hoping that you can help me out and maybe repay me for this whole incident that we're in.
I don't see how it's my fault, but sure, I can help you.
Well, if I wasn't laid up in the woods, we would never have attracted those guards, but that's neither here nor there. I bring them in, like, close. I want to, like, whisper to them. I need a new set of picks.
Picks.
Lock picks.
Well, that shouldn't be hard.
Well,
I can get working on it for you.
give me those. We call it even.
Very well.
I'll see you in a couple days.
Yes. You'll have your picks.
And I just walk out.
You walk down to find walk down to the docks. Sorry, the docks, the warehouses, to find someone that you knew from the Thieves Guild. And what's his name?
Oh.
Bludgy?
No, you don't find Bludgy.
No.
I mean,
Carl
you find one. What's his name?
Carl Linger.
You find Carl Langer.
Oh, I thought you were actually...
No, I was making that. Okay, so you find Carl Langer, who's one of your buddies. Let's see how close you were to him.
Carl. Pretty close.
Hey, Thistle! How you doing?
Not bad, Carl.
I'm glad to see that somebody picks you up. I can't believe you lived. So many people died.
I came close.
But now there's you and me, Carl Linger. We both survived. Thank God. Do you know who also survived?
No.
My family.
Oh,
the Lingers.
can you put it down?
Our family lingers on for one more day.
That's great, Carl.
And now we're lingering around the town.
It's me, Carl, my wife, Carla, my boy, Carlo, and my girl, Carlita.
Have you seen anybody else? I'm trying to move on from him talking about his wife and his kids. I was like, it's me and you.
And the Lingers.
Yeah, well,
You, him, and the
I
Lingers.
got a little wrapped up in the picking up and shaking part. Come back.
He was so happy to finally see someone. Me and you. It's me and you. Anybody else?
Who else?
Oh yeah, all my friends too. With a guy like that, there might be.
Okay.
So nobody else? Just me and you?
No, just us and my family. How are you?
Alive. I barely. Just made it back to town.
Right. What do they have you doing?
I'm mining.
No, that's not fun.
No, not in the least.
They had me fishing.
No, I guess you can eat. That's always a bonus. But
What am I gonna do? Eat them right out the water?
you don't like raw fish?
So I'm glad you're alive. I'm alive, and that's great, buddy. Maybe we get together, have a drink, and enjoy the occupation.
Yes, I guess. I was more looking at a way to get the hell out of here, but I don't know if that's going to be feasible or not.
No, I have no idea. But I'm safe for now.
Carl, good seeing you. If you,
Carl Linger out. Good seeing you.
I tell him where I'm staying just in case
Ned?
he finds anybody else.
Ned Ryerson? Okay.
Oh my lord.
All right, I want to spend the next couple of days investigating if anything happened with the vault during the occupation or the battle. I don't want to go into the vault. I just want to find out. I want to try and find out, did they try and get into the vault? Were they successful? If so, what did they find? If not, what's going on there?
And you're trying to find out in the government office.
Yeah, I'm just
on your 8-hour shift.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the 15-minute breaks.
Roll 20 on a die. I'm gonna roll also because I'm gonna see what they kind of tell you.
I do not do a very good job. 3.
Funny enough, they either are skirting the issue, or they are just not knowledgeable about that.
Okay.
So you're not really finding anything out.
Okay. I'll leave it alone.